Hello everybody. Welcome to episode number 6 of my Football Manager 2023 European Journeyman Save. You can see there on screen, things are going rather well in our first season here at Leiknir. We're currently sat 5th in the league. We do have a game in hand over the teams above us though, which a win would take us to the top of the league. It's been a very good start to life in the Premiership in Iceland, with our second club, of course, our old team Codringer, currently sat in 7th place. They've not done too badly, to be fair. Quick roundup of what's been happening since you were last with us. Of course, we were here for this first game of the season against KR. We then took on Stjarnan at home, and it was an absolutely thumping victory. We smashed 6 past them. I was absolutely shocked. Some good performances all around. And it was really good. We took the lead in the second minute. It was Jakobsen switching the ball over to Hotti, nodded it on to Adelsteinsson, who thumped it past the goalkeeper right into the top corner. And it was a fantastic start to the game. We then doubled our lead in the 24th minute, an own goal this time. Alverheim with the header. The goalkeeper carried it over the line. Bjornsson, though. A couple of minutes later, it was 3. Jakobsen from the penalty spot. And then we had another penalty again just a couple of minutes later to make it 4-0. And it was 5-0 again moments later, just before half-time. Hotti with the ball forward towards Alverheim. Keeper came a long way. Alverheim just slotted it past the goalkeeper. We were then made to wait until the 56th minute to grab our 6th goal. It's Sigurdsson down the left-hand side with the ball into the box towards Alverheim with the header. And a fantastic victory at home. We then took on our old team, Codringer, and we were absolutely cruising in this game. We were 3-0 up, but then Trouterson got himself sent off, and it completely flipped the game. Kasper Gandrup and 2 of our signings for Codringer scoring against us. Yeah, we were in cruise control in this game, but then a silly red card. It just completely flipped the game. Good work there by Jakobsen on the left-hand side to nick the ball. Berger played it forward to Haugson, who fed Alfheim, who fired past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 in the 21st minute. Then a couple of minutes later, again, we were 2 up. Abubakar with the header at the far post from the free kick. Good Branson with the ball over the top towards Jakobsen. Into the penalty area, pulls it across for Alverheim, just a tap in. And in 50 minutes, we were 3-0 up. Then the game changed in the 69th with the red card, and Gandrup fired in a free kick from the resulting foul. 5 minutes later, Gandrup again with another fantastic free kick to make it 3-2, and at this stage we were holding on. I tried to go defensive, change the tactic, but Sigurdsson lost the ball there. Bergson played it across for Marina, and the game was all square, and Codringer could have actually won the game. We were hanging on a little bit there. So we were flying, but then the red card completely changed the game. Gandrup there with picking up the 9.5, one of our old signings. We then had a cup game against the 3rd division side in Sindri. As you can see here, we were knocked out in extra time. I did rotate the squad. Ducori came in. He played absolutely appallingly. Pereira and Arneson grabbing the goals for us there. But we did succumb in extra time rather disappointingly. So the cup we're out of. We then took on Vikinger in the league. Now, this was a very late victory. You can see the goals came in the 90 and the 91st minute. I would have been happy with the draw against a team like Vikinger, but you saw from the match stats there, I'll show you again after the goals, we absolutely dominated the game. Jakobsen with the penalty in the 90th minute. Keeper went the right way, couldn't quite get there. And then just a minute later, we doubled our lead. It was Adelstein down the left-hand side, across to Lidson, cross into Haugson, and a 2-0 win there for Leiknir. But we did absolutely dominate the game. 24 shots with 11 on target. We restricted them to just 1 shot on target. And then it was Breidablik, the favourites for the division, and I was shocked by this. I was absolutely shocked by this. We thumped them 4-0. It was a hat-trick of goals from Abubakar from central defence, and it just proves that the old near-post corner tactic is still working in Football Manager 2023. I've seen on Facebook a couple of comments saying it doesn't work anymore, but can clearly see it does here. Berger with the corner to that near post for Abubakar. We then repeated that in the second half. Again, that near post corner routine working absolutely fantastic. And we added a third from a near post corner. Abubakar picking up his hat-trick. We then scored a late one in injury time. Jakobsen from the penalty spot again to absolutely thump the favourites 4-0 away from home as well. If you remember the League Cup, they beat us 3-0 at our place, so a little bit of revenge there. Next match was then a disappointing one. We picked up our first league defeat of the season. It was against the newly promoted side, Thor. A very, very close game, this one. It was, you can see here from the XG, but eventually we conceded a 93rd minute goal to condemn us to defeat. Thor took the lead in the 40th minute. Joof down the right-hand side, gets past his man. No, Sigurdsson got his foot on the ball, but couldn't keep hold of it, and Jonsson's there at the far post to tap in. Sigurdsson no chance in goal. We then equalised through Alfheim, passing the ball back to Lidson, who absolute rocket into the top corner for 1-1 in the 62nd minute. But we were behind again just a minute later. Joof down the right-hand side again. Long ball forward towards Brynjolfsson, who one-on-one with the keeper took his chance. But again, we equalised just moments later. Ball over the top to Decore. Made a couple of changes, and the two changes came up trumps for us. Decore coming on. That was his first touch of the ball. Berger again with the free kick over towards Pereira. Again, just come on. But we did concede a penalty in the 70th minute, which Snjofsson slotted away. And then Brynjolfsson down the right-hand side feeds Joof into Marcus Jr. in the 93rd minute. And it was a real heartbreaker to concede that goal. But it did condemn us to our first league defeat of the season. So, as I said, we currently do sit in 5th in the league. We have scored the most goals in the league, though, which is really, really good. We're in okay form, but a win against today's opponent could see us go back to the top, really. So, without any further ado, here is today's game. We're at home to KA, who currently find themselves down in 9th position. Again, it's another crazy, crazy division in the Icelandic Premier Division here. But hopefully we can pick up winning ways again. So the lineup for today is going to be Sigurdsson in goal. It's going to be Adel Steinsson as the right back, Abubakar and Gudmundsson as the two centre halves, with Sigurdsson as the left back. We've then got Berger and Hotti. Good partnership here in the centre midfielder. To Lidson, Hauksson and Jakobsen, with Alfheim up front. Alfheim is on 8 goals for the season now. Jakobsen's on 7 as well. So we've got some good goal scorers in the team. Right, and we're underway, and we're into the 9th minute. It is a deep free kick for KA, which we've won in defence there. Sigurdsson brings it out. Has he got any support? He comes back to Gudmundsson. Back out wide to Sigurdsson. I can see a long ball coming here. There it is. Alverheim wins the header on towards Hauksson. Brings it down. Effort. Robert Hauksson with his 3rd goal of the season gives Leiknir the lead in the 9th minute. And we're off to a flyer here. This will take us to the top of the league should we hold on. Good ball forward by Sigurdsson. Alverheim with a great header there. Nods it onto Hauksson. One touch. And then fires it through the goalkeeper, really. The goalkeeper should really be saving that. We are straight into another highlight, though. And it's a Rodri for Amerson. Long ball over the top again, which Gudmundsson's underneath. Only as far as Rodri, though. Through ball towards, I've got no idea, Sigurgeirsson. Sigurgeirsson. Who's levelled the game immediately for KA. There was, 20 seconds after we scored? Not the best of headers there from Gudmundsson, really. Rodri with a great through ball. The right back there, Adel Steinsson, has let his man run off him. And game on. After just 9 minutes, it's 1-1. Right, 20 on the clock. Sigurdsson with a throw-in on the left-hand side finds Hauksson. Back to Gudmundsson. Ball over the top towards Alverheim. The defenders missed it. Alverheim in the penalty area. Can he score? He can. Leander Alverheim with his 9th goal of the season capitalises on the mistake by the defender there to fire us back in front in this game. It was a good ball forward by Gudmundsson. Alverheim's onto it. The defenders completely missed it. Alverheim with a tight angle puts it into that far side net in there, and 2-1 to Leiknir. A lot of highlights in this first half. Sigurdsson this time over the top towards Hauksson. The defenders missed it again. Same defender, I think. Hauksson into the penalty area. He's absolutely blazed his effort, though. Alverheim was in the middle, waiting for the ball to be pulled across to him. But it didn't come from Hauksson. Right, KA coming forward again. Arneson with the ball over the top towards Adelsteinsson. Good save there by Sigurdsson in goal. Fantastic save. Low down to his left-hand side to keep us in the lead. But again, it's KA with the ball. Adelsteinsson fields Halfsteinsson. Defenders out to meet him. Ricardinho on this right-hand side. Sigurdsson dives in there. Ricardinho spins him towards that back post, and the header's gone just wide of the post. A little bit of a let-off defensively there, but KA are piling the pressure on us here. Arneson again down the left-hand side. Another ball into the box towards Halfsteinsson, and Daniel Halfsteinsson levels the game for the second time for KA. A good header at the far post there. Adelsteinsson, the defender, couldn't beat his man in the air. It's a great ball in by Arneson towards that far post. Halfsteinsson climbs highest, nods it past the goalkeeper for 2-2. Corner, Berger. Headed away by Rodri. Adelsteinsson's going to pick it up though. He's got Berger out on the right-hand side still. He comes inside instead to Sigurdsson, the left-back, driving forward. He's going to have an effort with his right foot. It's gone over the bar. I do believe Sigurdsson is actually right-footed, playing as the left-back. So we're in at half-time then, 2-2. Been a fairly even first half. If we're being truthful, we've had chances that we could have taken, but then again, so have KA. So hopefully we can nick this one in the second half. We do have an early highlight. It's Dobrovic with the ball looking for Ricardinho. Sigurdsson's going to get there though. Clears it long. Only as far as Amerson though. Abubakar could have left that. Hotti nods it on. Hauksson gets rid. Alvheim picks that one up. Down the right hand side. Needs some support. Looks for Hauksson, but it's Adelsteinsson who picks the ball up. And he's gone long this time. Sigurdsson brings it down. Feeds Hotti to Abubakar. Looking over the top towards Lidson. Balvinson heads it away though. Abubakar wins the header. Hauksson now. We've given the ball away to Halfsteinsson. That's a dangerous tackle when you're on a yellow card. That one by Adelsteinsson. But Lidson has come away with the ball. Finds Adelsteinsson. Ball into the box towards Alverheim. Good header there by the defender. Otherwise, Alverheim was in. Hauksson still inside the penalty area, though. Looking for Alverheim. Alverheim, with his 10th goal of the season, puts Leiknir back in front early on in the second half. Good play by the boys to not give up there. That we thought the defender had cleared that one, but Jakobsen gets it back. Hauksson brings it down. Little bit of a deflection on the cross, but Alverheim in between two defenders to nod us back in front. And that would put us back at the top of the league. We've conceded far too many goals for my liking, though. Deep free kick by Berger. Alvheim there at the far post, looking for his hat-trick. Header's gone slightly over the bar, though. And we are starting to pile the pressure on now with Adelsteinsson down the right-hand side. Finds Hauksson. Adelsteinsson again to Lidson. Hauksson towards Alverheim. Cut out, though. Berger picks it up. Sigurdsson on the left-hand side. Ball in towards Alverheim. He's done it again with his head. His 11th goal of the season. He's got himself another hat-trick this season. Alvheim, the on-loan man from Kristiansund in Norway. He's been absolutely fantastic for us. What a signing he's been on loan. Sigurdsson with a great ball in. Alverheim in between two defenders again to make it 4-2 to Leiknir. And surely now we are out of sight in this game. Although we've given up worse leads. We are still coming forward, though, with Sigurdsson. Inside to Hotti. Hotti with an effort from range. It's not far past the post. The keeper was scrambling there. And that would have sealed the deal, I think, 5-2. But as it is, KA are coming forward with Arneson. Sigurdsson. Arneson again. And we've conceded. Steingrimsson. Apologies again. Anybody who's Icelandic or can speak Icelandic who's watching, I am butchering these names. I know I am. That's poor goalkeeping there from Sigurdsson, though. And with 20 minutes remaining, it's now back to 4-3. Like I said, we do concede far too many goals for my liking. There was a little pop-up in my news feed before the game, actually, that said we've probably got the worst defence in the league. In terms of the goals conceded and chances conceded and stuff like that. Sigurdsson in goal. Goes long. Looking for Alvheim. Can't bring that down. Adelsteinsson. Poor clearance. Finds straight to Hotti. As Hottie he's got Adolf Steinson outside of him. Adolf Steinson, that's a shocking pass forward. And KA should clear that one. They've actually picked it up. It's their own Adolf Steinson driving forward. He's gone between the defenders with an effort. It's a shocking effort, though. Absolutely shocking effort. He did all the hard work. And it's a let-off for Leiknir there. Right, we're into the final 10 minutes. We've made a triple change here. We've brought Pereira on this left-hand side. He's on the ball now. He has an effort from outside the area, does the 41-year-old, but it has gone over the bar. We've brought Takuri on the right. We've brought Pereira on the left, and we've got Bjornsson on up top, hoping to just see this game out. We're into stoppage time now, and it does look like we're going to hold on. As we get a final highlight of the game. Hopefully it goes our way. Goodmanson with the ball over towards Bjornsson. It's cut out though, but Hottie picks it up. Finds Bjornsson again with the opportunity to seal the deal. He's clipped the top of the crossbar. But that should be the full-time whistle. Once he takes this goal kick, Sigurdsson wins the header. It's Bjornsson looking for Hauksson. And that is the full-time whistle. Oh, that was nervy, that finish, shall we say. That was nervy. We have won, though, which is the important thing. Obviously, the most important thing is the result. I don't care how many we concede. As long as we score more than the opposition, I'm good with that. And that does see us go back to the top of the league with about a third of the season gone. We do have a game in hand over Breidablik, who are probably the biggest challenge to us. These three teams here, Valor, Vikinger and Breidablik. We've got game in hands over two of them. Valor equal on points with us, only behind us on goal difference though. But it's a great first third of the season as far as I'm concerned. And the board are absolutely ecstatic with us. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. We've got a few games to play. I'll probably come back again 2/3 of the way through the season. We may do Codringer. We've got Fram 2 games in a row. We may even do Vikinger or Breidablik and then see where we're at coming into the last game of the season. But thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.